2 recordings in one day. Girl. I'm just wanting to talk about fears. I'd like to point out also, don't be fearful because I'm not driving. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm pulled over. I'm in my car and I'm pulled over. So I just want to talk about fears. So the word fear is a negative word, and I just wanted to spark in people's head. I seem to like saying that, spark in people's head. The thought of overcoming your fears, and identifying the fears that you actually have. You might think, oh, I don't have any fears of anything, but there is fears that everyone has that we need to overcome, and there's things that you might not be able to do, that you're shy of, that you've never done, and you're not realising the reason that you haven't ever done that, or that you're not letting that side of your personality come out, is because it actually is stemming from some sort of fear that's linked in somewhere. So what I've been working on in about the past year or so is in overcoming fears. First, identifying what my fears actually were. I'm not just talking about a fear of heights. I'm talking about social fears. I'm talking about fears to do with personal confidence. I'm talking about any type of fear. So firstly, I've been trying to identify what my fears may be. And then secondly, I face them front on then. So once I've identified what the fear is, then I do it, because I don't want that to have a hold of me. I want to overcome that. I want to be above and beyond that, and I don't want that to be always there holding me back from certain things. So firstly, identifying the fear. Secondly, facing it front on, in the face, look it in the eye and say, girl or boy, and facing it and doing it. So yeah, if you're afraid of heights, you need to go skydiving, right? Face it. If you are afraid of public speaking, you need to do some public speaking. If you're afraid of talking to the opposite sex, you need to go and talk to the opposite sex. If you're afraid of singing in front of people, you need to sing in front of some people. If you're afraid of going places on your own, you need to start hanging out on your own. So you get my gist, and that's what I've been trying to do for the past year. Still trying to identify what other fears there may be within myself, but constantly just seeking what is something that I can face front on and to overcome it. And yeah, when you do something that you're fearful of, it feels so good. It just releases this binding off you, and the feeling that you have inside once you've done something that you're fearful of. It's just a feeling of self-satisfaction and peace. And therefore, it just opens up so many new doors then. Once you face that fear, you'll start doing things that you didn't realise you'd ever do. So, face your fears. Find out what your fears are and do them. And it feels amazing to face them. All right, bye. Mwah.